What's up, prospectors? This is Dig Daddy. I'm out here in the shed, and it's time for a little bit of that BSing in the shed. Um, yeah, so happy Monday. I hope your week's off to a good start. Might be hanging a little too low for my camera. That's better. Yeah, so I hope the week's off to a great start. If you were here with me over the weekend, you got to see an awesome review of some amazing dirt. If you hadn't already picked one up, I hope you got on that one as soon as you could, because I believe she is sold out now. Yeah. And that's all I got for you, so I'll catch you all next week. Now, you got some? Awesome. Awesome, that's good stuff. Wayne, my shed is 9 by 12 feet, and I wish, like all guys, wish it was a little bit bigger, not too much, but a little bit more. I could go for another couple feet each way, would work good for me. Honestly, if I were to do it again, first thing, I would probably go with a different seller, a different builder. There was a lot of unprofessionalism associated with my build that I didn't care for too much. It all got done, but there's just, there's little thises and that's that after it was all said and done, I'm not horribly happy about. There were some things that I had to fix. Going back and looking at it, there was some things that were just kind of sloppily done. And then just the pair who showed up, the guy and his girlfriend. They got it done, but they brought their dog with them, so they had their dog out at one point running around my yard and shit. And when I went out to check on the work afterwards, their dog's growling and barking at me and shit, and I'm like, get your fucking dog out of here. I didn't think I would have to say it out loud to tell her, hey, maybe you should take your dog the fuck out of my yard since it's barking at me like I'm the one who's not supposed to be here. So yeah, shit like that. At one point, she was complaining out loud about, something not having been cut to the right length. And then she's all, God damn it, Chris, you fucking alcoholic. And it's like, you're at a customer's site at their home. Like, conduct yourself better. If you got problems within the agency, I don't care. That's not for me to hear about. I'm the customer. You're building my thing. Get it done and get the hell out of here. But, like, she wasn't bitching at me about it, about their coworker, but it's just not something that your customer should have to hear about or hear when you're on their site doing work. Like, that's just very unprofessional. So I probably should have went with tough sheds to begin with. I think overall it definitely would have been better quality, and they would have got everything done and had professional dudes come out and do it. I still need to paint the thing. I haven't even painted it yet because I thought I was saving money. I'll paint it myself. Then it gets done and I'm looking at it, I ain't painting this shit. So now I gotta hire somebody to come and paint it. So, all the little things that just, at the end of the day, wound up adding up afterwards. I should have just hired the guys and had them do it. But, overall, it's a great shed. It gets the shit done. It gives me a space. Now that I have it, insulated, and there's an air conditioner and a heater, I could chill out here. I got solar power, so if the power's out there in the house, I can just come out here. I still have internet because I have a hotspot. It's pretty the only thing I don't have out here is a fridge and a microwave. If I had those two things, the wife could get mad at me and I would just be like, cool, I'm going out to the shed. Then I would just need a cot. I'm sure I could figure that out too. But it is good to see all you. Glad to have you here. Awesome. Getting close to the holiday. I hope you guys got all your Christmas shopping done. If you're unlucky enough to have to do that shit, or lucky enough to have to do that shit, however you want to look at it. I hate Christmas shopping because nobody ever tells me what they want. I have to figure it all out. So it's like, you're getting a gift card. Go figure it out. How's it going, Donna? How are you doing? And everybody else. Mo, good to see you. Bacchus, good to see you. Chris, T-Rep, Culver, William, Vester. Who else we got here? David, Simon. Scrapyard's in the house. What's going down? Jake Peacock. Anybody else? Mentally Corrupted. What's happening? Mindy Winkleman. How you doing, Mindy? Who else is here? Who else is here? Coming out swinging. Swanging. Joey Brown. Wheezing Geezer. What you going on, guys? Well, yeah. Like I say, I don't really have a whole lot to go over today. No, that is not true. I have something really important to go over today. I totally forgot about it until right this moment, and that's kind of the problem with most of my streams, is I totally forget everything I want to talk about until the moment, if I remember. So some of you may have seen on some of my posting spaces, I have a post up. Not really begging or anything like that, but hold on, give me a second. There's so many layers to get through to get back to where you're trying to go to on YouTube, and in the middle of a stream at that, probably not the best time to be hopping around trying to figure out what I'm doing. And this is a big one. This is the main topic I really wanted to talk about tonight. It's a fundraiser called Coats for Kids. And in that fundraiser, what it's about is putting coats on underprivileged children who may not be able to afford their own coats. It gets cold as hell in a lot of places, and parents may be down on their funds, or whatever may be the case, whatever may be their reasoning and their excuse for not being able to provide for their kids. The bottom line is a lot of kids are out there who don't have proper winter clothing. And, to be cold as an adult, go inside. You have the agency to do whatever you want. Go buy yourself a coat. If you choose not to buy yourself a coat, you live with the ramifications of that. You're an adult. That's what it is. But as a child, you don't have that luxury. You do, and you get what your parents provide for you. And that's that. And if they're not providing for you, you go without. And so this organization, Operation Warm, hosts a fundraiser called Coats for Kids. Every $20 puts a coat on a child. This winter, they've already raised, over the years, enough to put 5 million coats on children's shoulders. And so I started not a fundraiser of my own, but a piggyback fundraiser off of theirs, just Backyard Prospecting hosting. A lot of places have really lofty goals. I just want to raise $1,000, which, if you do the math, puts about 50 coats on 50 kids. And so the link here in the chat up on top. For now, I'm going to leave that one up. I'll put the giveaway, the GAW link up later. Don't worry about that. But for right now, I want to focus on that link. And if you have some extra cash that you want to donate, thank you, Donna, by the way, for your donation to me. But if you have some cash to donate, everybody here, not just you, Donna, and you want it to go somewhere that I think, in my mind, is a great organization doing a really good thing, give that a thought. Give that a consideration. My link is right there. Head over there. If you can't afford, I get it. It's fucking the holidays. There's not a lot of extra cash floating around, and you know what? If you can't afford it, that's fine too. All I do ask is that you share my post and my link to put a little bit of awareness on this fundraiser, this foundation that does a really good thing. Coats and shoes, two things that we take them for granted, as grown-ups, but man, to not have nice, decent shoes to walk in that are warm and keeping your feet warm, and not to have a coat when it's cold, those are just terrible. And for a kid that can't do shit about it, this could mean the world to them. Quite literally could save their lives. If they get stuck out in the cold, or if they're living on the streets, that could be a life-changing thing. Something simple, something easy. And so, yeah, that's it. Thank you for allowing me to blah 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 on for a little bit. Much appreciate you guys. I'll put up the link here. Operation Warm. My page looks a little bit different than this one, but it's a basic rundown about what it is. They're providing warmth, confidence, hope to underserved kids in the communities. So it's a really good thing. So check it out, operationwarm.org, if you want to get on their main site and dedicate directly to them. And I have my link up in the chat, as well as on a post on my channel. And so either way is awesome. Whichever way you go about deciding to donate, if you do decide to do so, is awesome. I'm not looking for clout or to brag, like, oh, look what I did. I just want to help. So there you go. While we're on the page, let's click over and we can see what gold's going for right now. We're looking at about $2,041.90. Just went down a hair as of today. Is per troy ounce. Looks like it had a peak earlier of 2047. And they say that's the all-time high. Well, 2089, I think, is our all ATH. We look at the 5-year. Yeah, 2089.70 looks to be the peak of the peak. We're back down to 2040. But that's where gold's looking at as of 2041. Just went up. So right now, all-time high. Gold is on the rise. So what that means for us little pay dirt prospectors, mailbox miners, is a lot of times sellers will use this as an excuse to jack up the pricing. But and then they never bring it back down. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, so if it does start happening, I'd say now would be a good time to get some gold before it starts getting driven up. Trying to catch up on chat here. We all need new shoes. Ain't that the truth? Happy mountain driving. Drive safe, brother. Eyes on the road. How's it going, Tony? Good to see you. David Simon. Who else is new to the chat? Pitbull. It's going down. William Moody. Oh, I think I just said hi up there. You do hear the sluice running. I have the heater on. I swapped out fresh water, and the water out of the tap is very cold, and so I got the heater in the water warming the whole thing up. Make a little stew. Not that I dip my hands in the water much during the process, but it's just nice to have warm water in there instead of just filling an ice box emanating out from underneath me. And if I do need to reach into the water for some reason, I'm not freezing my fingers off. So, but hanging up the dream. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Scrapyard. Yeah, if you're out in Florida, there's not a whole lot of reason to hold on to a lot of gear if there's nowhere to use it. But if you take a road trip, to somewhere, you might want to have some gear. So I'd say hold on to at least a sluice box, little something. And there's always pay dirt, Once you get yourself settled in, and you got to scratch that itch, you can always pick up some pay dirt from all sorts of places. I wish I knew sign language. I think I just told him to go fishing. I'm not sure. Or I might have told him to steal second. Give me coal? Shit, you better give me a press too. That way I can turn that into a diamond. Ha. Ha. Give me coal for Christmas. I can warm my house. Thank you. That's actually a legitimate gift. Give me a bag of coal. Hell yeah, you're going to save me on my electric bill. I might need to buy a coal burning oven or something, but seen that on a DuckTales episode. Scrooge McDuck and Santa go at it because one wants to give out toys, the other wants to sell everybody coal and make money on them. Fried chicken? I ain't giving up no fried chicken, man. I'm hungry. Shit. Free sluice, some gold. Well, you know what? Somebody's gonna win some free gold tonight. I know that much is true. And sometimes I do give away sluices. So that much is also true. But you ain't getting my chicken. See, he don't even want my chicken. Jackass. Ooh, KFC. Ew. I'll only do Popeyes. Nice. Some good, rich area. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I keep saying I want to get out there, but I think I've blown all my chances to actually get out there. I'm really feeling like this last weekend was the last nice, decent weekend. From here on out, it's just going to get colder and colder and rainier. Next weekend's going to rain, so that's out the window. So now I really got to buckle down and get myself some good pay dirt. What's going on, Rich? Good to see you. I'm Zaxxon. If I didn't say hello to you previously, hello. Chef V. What's up? If I didn't say hello to you. Anybody else slip through? I don't know. T-Rep. What was it? I think I already said how do you do. All right. Anybody else who I missed? Fuck, sorry. Culver prospecting going down. But either way, what was I talking about? I forgot. Totally forgot. And I don't want to say, well, right on, if it was like a somber subject. But I lost track. I need a more comfy high chair out here, man. Something I can really chill in. Like a tall recliner. Yeah, that's what I need is a fucking lazy boy out here in the shed. Now I'm never going inside if that's what I wind up doing. I already got a screen out here so I can watch TV or internet. Man, I'm talking about KFC. Now I'm hungry. I want some KFC. Got to go to the other store here soon too. But yeah, the sluice is warming up. Warming up the sluice for you guys so it's nice and toasty when I go to dip my hands in. I fear that if I had too big of a shed... Yes, I have a working lighter, thank you. I brought a spare. I brought an actual Bic. Everybody was giving me crap for not having a Bic. I have Bics. I have a shitload of Bics. But I still prefer my electric one. I don't know why. I like this one. It looks kind of like a Bic, but I can refill it. And that's awesome. What's up? Coming out swinging? 4-room panning shack with a toilet. I could go for a toilet. I could go for having a toilet out here. Technically, every bucket in here could be a toilet. I have one of those little things to place over it. And I got some plastic bags. I would rather not do that. I'd rather have a legit one that I just flush and it magically goes away. But that would require plumbing. Now we're talking about a real structure. This one, still semi-portable-ish. So you don't want to get a camo one. Because by the end of the night, you'll trip over it. And you don't want to trip over that bucket. That's not the bucket you want to trip over. Yeah, if it was just a bucket by itself, the place would smell up. I don't want all that. Have I ever had Church's chicken? Fuck yes. Their biscuits are the bomb. I like Church's biscuits, just the biscuits. You get like a 10-pack of the biscuits and a bucket of their gravy, and you just dip that shit. I'm a big boy. I know what I like. You lost your Churches? I've thought about just drilling a hole in the wall and setting up like a urinal. Just to let it fly, you know. If I don't want to go in just to take a piss. But my luck is I would do that, and then I would need to get something out on the side of the shed, and where then I don't think about where I'm putting it, and then suddenly I'm pissing on the tailings pile that I make my pay dirt out of. And everybody be all like, "What the hell, man? Your pay dirt smells funny." Right into the neighbor's backyard. I mean, my shed is pretty close to two of the neighbors. I'm right here. I'm at the back corner of my lot. So I wonder if, I'm sure they could hear me when I'm out here. That's why I try not to be too wild. But it could if I had a bigger yard. So that's the other thing is this is the biggest shed I could fit here. Just because my yard is all funky the way it's situated. I live on a hill because I'm in Washington. Everything's on a hill or a mountain. So I live on kind of like a steep incline that they've layered off a flat space and they called it a plot. So half my backyard is this hill which is completely unusable. And I had to kind of like shave in to the hill, put a retaining wall there, and that's how I got the space for the 9x12. But I would love to have had like a 20x20. That would have been fucking sweet. If I had a bigger yard, I would have like rooms in there. That way I could have like a streaming room, a room for stuff that I want but I don't want to have in my way. Maybe a production room where I can put the router and all the tools to make the toolboxes and all the other random stuff that I wind up making. Yeah, there you go, Paul. I'm country, dude. I If my neighbors weren't so close, I would probably just open the door and let it fly out the door. Yes, of course a grow room. Oh, that's what I would have in the loft. Nah, maybe not the loft, because then it'd be a pain in the ass to get up there. I don't know what I would have in the loft. Maybe a Bitcoin mining facility and all the solar batteries. I don't know. Yeah, if I saw my neighbor putting an outhouse in their backyard, I would probably have a conversation with them. Be like, "What are you doing, man? It's gonna smell like shit out here all the time." No, I'm gonna spray the chemical in there. It's great. It's gonna smell like chemical shit then. Don't do that. Please don't do that. No, I can't stop you, but I'm sure that thing's flammable. All right, Scrapyard, you take care, man. If you can see. There. Because he was saying his audio was jacked, and you guys have been typing to him the whole time, so that's fine. But I don't always do the typing when I'm streaming. Mainly because my keyboard sucks. You couldn't see it, but at the beginning of the stream, I was working on my keyboard because my A key wasn't working. Every time I would type, it would keep missing the A. And I couldn't figure out why, and then it was like, well, the A feels funny when I click it. So I pop off the A, and it's like, oh, okay, well, there's a little thing that's stuck in there. Maybe that's why. But then I popped off another key, and I noticed there's a little rubber thingy that's supposed to be in there. And that wasn't in there. And so I had to do a quick assessment of the keyboard and figure out which key I will never use again, and I had to steal that one from it. Well, my audio and my video should be in sync. Let me see what we're using for this audio capture. We are using the Ozbot. Let's try the... How about that? Is that
Do my face and my mouth match up with my words? It may be, because it's hard to test that when you're on this end, because when I say something, it's in sync with what I hear. That didn't fix it. Let me do a countdown. 1, 2, 3. No, yes. Oh, man. It's like a Chinese movie. That's bad. I don't want it to be all out of sync and weird. One second. Holy shit.
I don't know. I don't know what else I can do on that one, because now I'm using the camera on the, or the mic that's on the camera. Sluicin. Let me see if there's like a audio delay syncing something. Thought it was the weed on your end. Maybe let's change this camera. Maybe this camera's microphone will be... I don't know. Does that work a little better? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not even sure where to go to see if there's like a time syncing audio sync. It's just louder. Well, I can start moving my mouth before I speak. Maybe that will help. Pervert asking for me to show my junk? What's going on? I don't think so, friend. It's not that kind. This is a family show. Stop looking at my junk. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know if we're going to fix the audio. There's no setting for me to even tweak it. I'll have to go through it and look at it, like, after the stream, because we're in the middle of shit. I don't want to, like, get everybody all, like, anxious. Be like, what's he doing? Why is he just staring at the screen, drooling and shit? So that's how you fix computers. You stare at it until you find something that looks like it'll be the thing that'll work. Start clicking shit till what you want it to do is it does. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm sorry my bits and bytes aren't all synced up. But It's not so noticeable if we go to the other camera where the sluice is running, because then you don't even see my mouth moving. You just hear my voice when it's time. 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 So I think our best bet at this point is to just say, fuck it, and do a little sluicing. Oh, wait, there is a sync offset. All right, I'm going to leave this setting up, and then I can tinker with it when we're back at the other screen. For now, let's do a little sluicing. Turn that light on. Give this sluice a little smoky blessing. Now, before we get too far away from it, and before I forget completely, I do believe enough time has passed that this might come into be handy. And so, while you're kicking back, and while I'm doing some sluicing, leave a comment on the comment video and you can get entered in tonight's Sloppy Seconds giveaway. How much material can I run down the pocket sluice before it's time to clean up? Well, I would say that is completely dependent on how much gold and heavies and magnetics and miscellaneous whatever may be in that. However much is going to determine your comfort level as far as when you want to recover your gold. Now you may opt to put those concentrates in your pan and then continue sluicing, pan it all out at the end, or pan it as you go, get it in a snuffer so you know that it's where it's supposed to be. But I usually say like a pound to 2 or 3 pounds. It's really, the micro pocket sluice, in my opinion, is more for cleaning up your concentrates. And it works well doing pay dirt so long as you remove everything above 1/4 inch. And usually you're not going to have pounds and pounds of concentrate. If you do, and you plan on going through pounds and pounds of concentrate or really heavy sands, the pocket sluice is probably not the right tool for you. At least not for that particular job. But if you just got a couple pounds of material, you're all right. It really does. The thing I love most about the little pocket sluice is a lot of the fine material never even makes it to the cells. It gets stuck right there in the unicorn head, and you can just see the outline of the unicorn growing as you're prospecting, as you're running the material. I kind of wish they made that indent a little bit deeper so it would hold it longer. You know, to the point where it's just completely full of gold and there's just a golden unicorn at the top of the thing. I think that would be awesome. Of course, you'd have to be running some good-ass material for that to happen, but hey, secondary to the point.
You know what I meant to do when I started doing this? I meant to get some background music going. See that gold piling up already in those cells? See those cells swooshing around as it goes. Alright, that's a cup. Let that flow for a minute. Alright. Going, Sean. What's going on? Got too many things in the way. I can't even see what's going on the screen. Oh, shit. Bunch of wave riding gold, man. Throw some frog piss on it. Ribbit. That's better. All right. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta smack the shit out of it to get those annoying heavy pieces of lead and tungsten and shit. Out of here. Snuffer this up. See if we missed anything on the back pan, and surely enough, way more than I'd like to admit. Daddy's slipping. So the problem with that really floaty gold is you really gotta keep an eye out for the little pieces. No gold left behind. There. You guys hear the music? I don't know if that's getting picked up on or it's being canceled out. All right, that's all toasty. We'll let that cool out a little bit. Now put a pause to the music. All right. So how about now? Am I more in sync now? I found the setting for it finally. No, let's go to 3. Maybe that'll do it. Oh, maybe I'm not using the right audio again.
There. Now we're at 3. I'm rebooting my router. I don't reboot things. I'm IT. IT is exempt from rebooting. I'll reboot when it dies. Oh well. All right. Now I feel like I'm out of sync. Now I'm out of sync with myself. Same here. too. I'm of the IT group of people who get no recognition. Until something breaks. That's when people remember IT. But when everything's working good, oh, IT's lazy. They just sit around. What? Go to hell. But when they break it, oh, it's my computer. My computer's always messing up. Like, what? No, it's not. It's you. Jackass. It used to be a lot worse at my last job. Now it's not too bad. We don't get anybody too egregious. But at my last place, man, you just gotta wonder how these people get through their day. Well, now, I got a little black bag. I'm all out of Sloppy Second stickers. I gotta print some more or do a new design. I don't know. We'll see. But I could make this a Cape of Disappointment bag. Just shovel in some Benson Beach sands if you guys want to go that route. Or procure some other dirt that's in here and throw a bunch of garnets in it. Or not. And make it an easier bag tonight. Yeah, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Hit the thing. If you have hit it again, hit it again, so that it re-registers your like. But if you haven't already clicked on this link up here and left a comment on the comment video, easy bag? Alright, I'll do an easy bag. William called it. I always do a hard bag. I always put, the torturous stuff. And frankly, a sloppy second bag should be pretty easy, if you know what I mean. So it's 12/18 of the 23rd year after the 20th millennia. Wait. Yeah. 21st millennia? Anyways. Numbers. Dig daddy. Alright. We're going to make a sleazy one tonight. Get out of the way, chair. Asshole. What do we got here? Got some simple dirt. Doesn't get easier than that. Unless there's a collapsible bowl at. Should have a dozen of those. Here, let's go to the bench. What makes an easy bag? First off, probably not a lot of magnetics in a difficult bag. No magnetics. Should make it a lot easier. you want to pick up one of these badass magnets, you can do so on the Prospector Shop. I sell them better than any of the other hand magnets out on the market, in my opinion. Picks up way more material than the little stick. The size difference, the girth. Alright, so that's easy. No magnetics, or very little if there is any. No garnets added to it. It's just straight up easy dirt. I can make it even easier and remove all the 40 mesh and below. But I think that might be too easy. Now we're just talking baby dirt. Yeah, that's true. I try to always give bigger pieces of crystalline when I give them. Just because, yeah, otherwise it'll be such a pain in the ass to recover it. I wouldn't want to do it myself. Throw the citrine in there. What else do we got that's shiny? Still got a bunch of these jaspers. These tumbled desert jaspers. Big purple piece of fluorite. Alright. Gold cup is cooled down enough that I can touch it. Let's fire up that scale. Alright. 0.121. Alright. Little bit more than I put in. Nice. I really got to go through that dirt back there. I keep saying that, but I haven't done it yet. No idea where it came from. What did somebody say? Put some gold leaf in it? Ha! No. That would be wrong. That would just be messed up. Some sort of psychotic crazy man putting gold leaf in my pay dirt and sending that to somebody. What kind of person would do that? A monster, that's what kind of person. I'm not a monster. Always like to triple tap on the heat seal just to make sure that there's a good seal that's not going to come open. Yeah, that's sealed. I want to get a smaller, like, maybe more handheld version of this. So I can keep it inside and then have this one outside for when I do big runs. There you go. Bag of sloppy seconds. What did we say was in there? 0.121. So we know how much gold's in there. All right. We're at that time. If you haven't already left your comment on the comment video, I don't know what to tell you. But it's time to pick a winner of who's going to take home this bag of sloppy seconds. Metally corrupted vinegar, white vinegar, is one of the least invasive things, I guess you could say, least caustic things that you can use. Muriatic acid is on the other end of that spectrum. But all right, I want to give away some pay dirt. So let's go over to the random YouTube comment picker. I picked a different YouTube comment generator picker, maybe to shuffle things up a little bit. No duplicates. All right, let's get a random comment. And tonight's winner is Mindy Winkleman. Hello. And there you go. There was a total of 31 commenters, and that is the result of our giveaway. Mindy Winkleman, congratulations. What I'll need from you, Mindy, is an address. If you can send that to digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. Please don't post it here in the chat. Congratulations, and once you send me your address, I'll send out to you this bag of sloppy seconds. So right on, congratulations. And hell yeah. So as for the show this week, I think we're coming into that time of year. Well, that's on Monday, so I probably will do a review this weekend. I think I got one more in me. And then we're probably going to take next week off from the live show because Monday's Christmas. But it is Christmas Day. But you know what? I think I'm going to take the day off if you all don't mind. So, we will be back. Well, shit. The next show is going to be New Year's, so I guess we're going to have a New Year's bash. If you don't get too snookered up the night before, and you can make it to the 5 o'clock stream, that's where I'll be. So I'll see you guys next year, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'll see you next year, because that's when the next stream is going to be, January 1st. And I hope you all have an awesome holiday. I will do a review video this weekend, so tune in for that. But otherwise, we'll catch you next time. Catch you next year, 2024. And we'll still be BSing here in the shed. So until then, if I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. And this is Dig Daddy signing out. Peace.